Hey guys, it's Micah, and today we're doing a speed build. Yeah, it's a house on the top of a stack of books. I thought it was cute. I get a thought in my mind and I just roll with it. I went on Pinterest to see if I could find anything that looks like what was going on in my mind, and I found a picture which I will link in my comments. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build this. So that's what I did. And that's usually how most of my builds go. I have a dream about it and look up and see if I can find something that resembles it. If I don't, I just kind of go with my gut, and if I do, great. But usually I can never find anything for the interior. I have to come up with something myself, which is the fun part. It's like a puzzle. Today we're going to talk about just a teensy bit about loneliness. Let's get into it. I was having this conversation with my sister, and I was telling her how I don't get lonely at all. I used to when I was younger, but as I got older, I understand people more. It's made it easier just not to get lonely. I don't know how to explain how I just don't anymore. I used to feel that way all the time. But what I want to talk about concerning loneliness is basically for the people who do this particular situation. Are you like the type of person who you listen to other people's problems, they come to you, they have no issues, spilling out their guts to you? You're listening, you're like, yeah, and you're helping them with their issues. But when you need to start, when you start talking, or when you need them to listen to you because something's going on with you, they're doing everything in the world instead of listening to you. They're picking up their phones, they're laughing at stuff on their phone. I'm speaking to you. It makes you feel so small. If you're one of those people that can't listen when other people are talking about their problems, you're an a-hole. Don't do that. I can't tell you how often I've been that person in that situation where people have no issue coming to me with their problems, but as soon as I'm talking or I'm going through something, nothing, crickets. And I don't like to really force myself on people, but I think sometimes we just need to straight up tell people, which I did later on start doing, don't do that. Don't do that. And I cannot tell you how often somebody is literally picking up their phone as I'm speaking. And these days I will look you dead in your eyes. Do not do that. You just heard me speaking. I just listened to you tell your whole entire fairy tale story, which I know some of that is a lie. Don't do that. God, I was really one of those people that would just let people walk all over me. And it wasn't because I was too scared to say anything. I really just think that I was just too quiet. These days, I am still quiet. Like both my parents are very chill people. So I'm like my parents in that way. But now I say something. I usually just, let it go. Nope, I'll say something now. So if you have a friend who don't listen to nothing you say, they ain't a friend. I can't tell you how often I've told people things about myself. They don't tell me stuff about themselves. I remember everything. My memory sometimes is not the best it could be, but when it comes to people I care about, I remember everything about them. And they be like, oh yeah, didn't you say you was this or that? And I'm like, yes, that's what I said, because you heard me when I had said it. That's what I said. Which means you either heard me and you pretending you didn't, or you really didn't hear me because you was looking at your phone. We got to pick better friends, y'all. So I guess this really was about friendship and less about loneliness. But I was speaking to a lot of people telling me about how lonely it is for them. You cannot seek people for validation. You could be surrounded by tons of people and that'll never make you feel less lonely. Loneliness starts within. You're going to have to work on you. You're going to have to work on the inside. So today's question is, how often are you the friend that everybody else come to? And how often do you have a friend that you can go to and they can listen and they can help you when you need it? I cannot answer that question. Yo, I'm literally was sitting here for a hot second to see if I can think of somebody. I'm not talking about people that I deem family. I'm talking about a person that Like, you could deem a friend as family. I hope that didn't come off like, no, you can't deem a friend as family. I'm saying, like, people I didn't grow up with, and I'm just, like, thinking about it. Like, even the people I grew up with, I can't call them when I need something. Like, something's going on, I can't call them. I'm trying to think. And my godmom's not included because she's not my age. She's my mom's age. So, like, no. Not at all. But during this time, like this pandemic, people have come out the woodworks. Y'all talking to me? But I cannot explain that I feel no sense of loneliness anymore. And I haven't in a long time. And I'm really happy about that. But yes, let me know. Today's video was interesting. I am trying my hardest to get outside of my normal interior. Because I used to just make my walls white in all my builds, and I'm trying to practice not doing that. So we're gonna be doing some experimentation with that. You'll notice. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.
Have you heard the story of Middlebook? It's said to be haunted, but I personally think it's one of the most beautifulest houses I've ever seen. Is beautiful is a word? No. But it should be.